Okay, let's start the video. So last night nobody hit that mega. They did it again. They drew numbers in between. Didn't draw any numbers in between the single digit and the 60s. So before we get started, click on my name, and then you can donate to support my channel. Please do that. And if you like run my system, email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com. Also, donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. And email me for any game prediction for any state or country at hyper_links@yahoo.com. So please do that. Keep sending those winning ticket if you have one. So here's a 665. Over here on the 665 was drawn. You see on the bottom of my cursor over here, 665 over here. Now let's get back to the game for tonight's game. So let's get for tonight's game. Now, but before I get started for tonight's game, let's go back to last night's game. Last night's game, I told you this section right here, that this section right here, all these numbers that don't have one digit at least used once could be totally wiped out from your combination, because with this setup, it forces you to use at least one digit once. So that means over here we have every single digit used once from 1 to 12 combination. 0, 4, 5, 6, 3, 3, and 9. 2, 3 was used. So on this side, on the right side, all the combination wasn't used once, except for line number 6 and line number 8. You see it? So that means the other 10 lines on the left side that don't have the digit 9 could be totally wiped out, because we're forced to use one digit at least once. The double 3 has 2 corners, so you must use the double 3 twice. That means, so let's get update on last night's game. So last night's game, for Mega Man, coincidentally, this grid did help a little for last night's game. If this 3 was right here, it would be 3, 5, 6. And then you will also have 63 over here. So if this grid was to be reused again, and the right matrix, it would have 3, 5, 6, and 63. If that 3 was shipped here, or this 3 was shipped here. No, or if this 3 was shipped here. I mean, yeah, right. So let's get back to the Powerball. Okay, so I told you on the last draw for Powerball, we have a double number. And because it was a double number, you could essentially wipe out one of digit 1 and still have one digit 1 left over to hit the second prize of $1 million. So essentially, if that double number was on a red ball and not a white ball, you can wipe out one of digit 1 and still hit that second prize if the white ball has no same double number as the red ball. So let's get back to last night's Monday's game. You have 0, 1, 33, 37, 39, and 42. And then you have 26 corner numbers. 1 and 26, those are corner numbers. So again, the 30s was drawn. Again, one double number. So See it? One double number. And this was drawn 523. 523. So you have digit ones, use once. You can essentially write about this one. Digit 2, use once, twice. 42 and 26. Digit 3, use the main digit 3, use 1, 2, 3, 3 times. The other main digit was used once. Digit 4 used once. Digit 5 not used. Digit 6 used once. Digit 7 used once. Sorry about that. And digit 9 used once. So last night's game was out of proportion. Out of proportion. Why? Why is it out of proportion? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 corners was used. 9 corners was used. Am I correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 corners. So you cannot drop the digit 2 and hit that second prize, but you can drop the digit 6 from the 26 and still hit the $1 million. So you can drop that digit 6 and still hit the $1 million on that note. Drop the digit 6, you can still hit the $1 million. So if you drop the digit 6, you would have 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You hit 8 corners, you will still hit the $1 million. So, but we want to draws that have at least not have at least, but draws that have low amount of corners, like 5, 6, or 7 corners. That would benefit us. Even if we drop that digit from the red ball or the yellow ball and still hit 5, 6, or 7 corners, that would help us. Now, this is a 9 corner draw. We brought down to 8 corners. We cannot bring it down to 7 corners. We cannot do that, but if we could do that, it would be benefit us. If the double 3 wasn't there, we would have no 8 corners. We would have 7 corner draw if that double 3 wasn't there. And if you look at the combination, let's look at the combination. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. No 8. So scratch this. Scratch that. So we need a 33, a 1. Oh, so this, the only problem is I forgot about the digit 0. So even worse. So a 10 corner game. This is a 10 corner game. This is really a 10 corner game. So a 10 corner game brought it down to 9 corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 corners. Yeah, not a good option. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. No 5. Sorry about that. No 5. Sorry about that. I don't know where the 5 came from. No 5. No 5. I double check. Sorry about that. No 5s. So this is really a 9 corner game brought down to 8 corners. So it wasn't a 5, it was a 0. So sorry about that. Ignore the front. So it'll be 1, 33, 37. We need the 9. So we need to swap the 4 with the 9. So 1, 33, 37, 39, 42. So you see it? 1, 37, 33, 39, and 42. Now, if you have the 26, you will hit the jackpot. You will hit the jackpot. So what essentially you have to do, if you have the 26, you got paste it here. What did I do wrong? Let's see what I did wrong. Let's try that again. Let's copy this. Yeah, there we go. We got it. Now if you have, sorry about that. Let's keep doing it wrong. If you have the 26, you will have to swap it again. You will have to swap the 26. You will have this 6 right here and this 0 right here for the 1 and then 26. You will have to swap it right there. So I'll copy these combination down. Let's see if it works again. No, it didn't work. So sorry about that. So I'm gonna have to write it manually. 1293 04673. One, 2, 9, 3, 0. Zero, 4, 6, 7, 3. And the win number was 01, 33, 37, 39, and 42. So now if you, sorry about that, if you look at this right here, so that's a matrix if you do not take out one of the coordinates from the red number, the 6. And you can do a better job at it because why? Because you have you can leave that digit 6 right here. You can have that 0 right here. You can leave that digit 6 right here. You can swap the 2 and the 1. You see it? You can swap the 2 and the 1, and you will have 01, 33, 37, 39, 42, and 26. So if you don't need the 6, you would have to cross this out. I'm gonna put it red, so ignore that 6. If you don't need the 6, you can cross this out. So you got many of try and see what the matrix should be. This should be the matrix. So you can put the 6 over here also, but this is a better matrix than putting the 6 over here, where my pen is. Because if you don't need a 6 and you decide to cross out, there's no hole in the center over here. This is symmetrical. So now if you were to use each of the combination once, here's how it will look like. Now I have to use each combination once. So ignore the 6 because you can drop the 6 and still hit the 1 banana. So why would I need the 6? When you drop the 6, you bring down lesser combination. You have 8 coordinates over 9 coordinates. You have triple or double the amount of combinations you would have. So why would I use a 6? I would go for games when there's lesser coordinates. that I can hit the jackpot, then I'll focus on those draws. While those draws are being avoided, that draw that cannot hit the jackpot, I will try to hit $1 million because I don't want too much corners. It's a messy game. So instead, I would negate the 6 from the red ball and still go for the $1 million. So when draws that could hit the $1 million with less corners, you want to aim for those games. So if I would use, I would have to use 12. Let's say I want 12. Okay, maybe since 33 is there, I gotta keep 33 once. So let's try that 33 in the back end. So I will need the 33 going down. See it? Because it's a double number, I will need the 33 going down. Now I have 40. So maybe I do a 42. Because now with this setup, you roll 79, you roll 97, you roll 70, you roll 73, you roll 91, you roll 93. There's a lot of combinations this route with this matrix. You can see how perfect this is. If you find the Dster with this, in order to find a Dster, you need a breakdown. The breakdown is the key, and invisible number system is the key of hitting that jackpot. You need that breakdown in the invisible number system. So you can email me for that. Now, let's say I had 33 and 42. Which digit I haven't used? I haven't used the 7 and the 9. So maybe I have 37. No other option. With this matrix, I gotta keep 37. I gotta keep 39. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have 0 used once. So maybe I gotta do some sort of a 10. So I gotta do a 10 right here. Right, I gotta do a 10, or I gotta do a 7. Let's do a 7. Let's do a 7. Right? You can at the format the combination. You can group it from lowest to highest. I'm not doing that right now. I'm just showing you. So you have the 7. So that means all the combination going down. Oh, sorry about that. And so that means all the combination going down should be different because now you know which number you have. Now you know which number, which digit you use, and which digit you didn't use. Going down, you know which one to change on every single line. So I haven't used a 42, so that creates a problem. So I have to do a 04 instead of 07. You know what I'm saying? I didn't use the 42. Sorry about that. I didn't use the 4 now. I did it again. So with that being said, now I have every single line, I have one digit used at least once. So we have 1, 2, 0, 4, 7, 3, and 3. You cannot have two 30s, and say I use both 31 for 39, 37. You cannot do that. You must have a double number. If you choose these 2, 3, you must have a double number or it doesn't count. So again, what do I do? On the second line, I can start changing number. It'll be easier to change one of these 3s because these 3s are extras. Remember, you have to use each digit once. If I change this one, I would need another 4. So let's start changing the 3 first. I can do, I can change a 9 because if I change a 9, I would need a 9. I can't change a 7. I need a 7. So what to do? I would need to keep the 7 and 9. How do you keep the 7 and 9? By playing 09. By playing 07 here. By playing 09 over here. See it? That means up to here, all the lines are not duplicated, and I have used at least one digit once. So I'm at the line 4. What else can I do? I can go for the 02 because now if I go for the 02, I lose a 1. So what do? I just reverse it. 21. See? That's another combination. Now up to line 5. What else can I do? I can reverse the 4 and make it 40. You see it? Now I have another combination. Up to line 6. What else can I do? What else can I do to make a different combination? Now you can do other things. You can keep the top 6 lines. You can keep these top 5 lines. Let's get a better view. So about that, I can keep these top 6 lines and show everybody what else I can do. Yeah. I keep doing it. I don't know why it doesn't delete. There we go. Now, over here, at the top 6 lines, I changed. I left the 6 line open to show you what else I can do. And I can use these 2 same combination I did above, put it down, and then change one number. So since these are all different, I change one number. So you can see the 24 right here and the 21 right here. I cannot touch these because if I change one of these, I will lose the combinations. I will lose the digit 2 and digit 1. Remember, digit 2 and digit 1 have to be used at least once. What I can do, I can touch the 4 and the 0. I cannot, because if I touch the 4 and the 0, I will lose the 4 or I lose the 0. I have to use each digit once. So you see, when you're in this tight situation, it forces you to think for not much combination you can create from this matrix versus the matrix I did yesterday. You see it? Because these are high number digit. There's no 70s, no 90s. So not much I can do. So now let's say the 19. You see 19? I can go for 19 and go for 17. So what I can do, see these right here? Go for 19 going down. 19 going down. I can go and create new sets of combination. Am I correct? You see it? Or 19. Now I use all the digit ones, and I have 19 able to be used because 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 0, 4, 3, 3. I use every single digit once. So really control how many combinations you can use. When you use each digit once, it wipe out a lot of combinations. So that means wipe out double the amount of combination I showed you yesterday. Now, if I copy this down and move it to the right side, and I change this to a 10, if I change this to a 10, going down, you see it? If I change this 10 going down, I will have double the amount of combination being used. You see it? Because when I'm not forced to use every digit once, I don't have the 2 on this side. I don't have 2 on this side. That double from 10 combination to 20 combination. You see it? When I don't have the 10, when I don't have the 2 on this side, I double the amount of combination from 10 combination on the left side to 20 combination on the right side because I'm not using digit 2 there, or I'm not using each of digit at least once. So email me for the game prediction, and you can see this game prediction. Email me for Dster system and the Invincible system that would increase the chance of hitting that jackpot. Please do email me for that, and be sure to subscribe share and like my video, and donate if you haven't done so. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. And email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself.